If you're watching this video, you need help with the vocabulary and filling in the blanks. Please make sure you've completed the Ed puzzle. Ms. Hill and Ms. McKelvey can see if you finished the Ed puzzle, so don't skip that part. But if you still need help, watch here. So our first word means small parts of matter, and I can see here that there's atoms and molecules. Which of these words means small parts of matter? Particles. Next, we've got H2O. H2O. Is that a water molecule, colder particle, or hotter particle? You're right. It's a water molecule. Now here we've got two pictures of particles, and clearly one's going to be hotter and one's going to be colder. One of these. Remember that colder particles are closer together, and they move slower. So which one of these is colder? Write it here or here. Remember that hotter particles are farther apart. Which one of these is farther apart? Write it here or here. Next, we've got the words kinetic, temperature, moving, less, and more. And here's a picture to remind us that as molecules move faster, they have more temperature, they get hotter. Because they're moving faster, they have more kinetic energy, and they get farther apart. Kinetic energy means energy. Does it mean kinetic energy, temperature, moving, less, or more? Kinetic energy means moving energy. Particles in matter move, so they have what kind of energy? Remember that kinetic energy means moving energy, so if particles in matter move, then they have kinetic energy. We can measure kinetic energy with, how do we measure it? How can we measure how fast the particles are moving? Temperature. Hot substances. So do hot substances have more or less kinetic energy? What about cold substances? Remember that hot substances move faster. So if they're moving faster, do they have more kinetic energy or less kinetic energy? Remember that cold substances move slower. So if they're moving slower, do they have more kinetic energy or less kinetic energy?